Okay, folks, this is my Roselle that I am making for my tea today. Everybody that I know is getting sick, so I decided, time to start boosting that immune system. And, well, I can't do this with one hand. Well, maybe I can. So, I'm going to drop that in there and leave that be. I will be adding a little bit of honey. And when I get done. But I want to show you how they come and bring that all back and let you see how I separate them and dehydrate them and get out the seeds. I shared with the people on the live stream last night, and I just felt like, hey, since everybody's getting sick, this is another way to boost your immune system. It's really great for vitamin C and a lot of other vitamins, and it's really good for you. And look how beautiful the water is going to turn. Now you have to make sure that they're good and dehydrated, because when they're not, they don't really put off the stuff that you need. So let me take you outside and show you how I I guess I don't know where my clippers are. How I get them and what they look like out here. Oh, there's the clippers. So I'm walking out my front door and over to where I'm going to harvest some more. Actually, I'm only going to harvest one to show you, and then I'm going to harvest the rest of these later on. Today, which one do I want to get? I want to get a big one so that it's easier to see what I'm doing. Let's just harvest this one. Okay. So this is how they grow. They're just a hibiscus, like any other hibiscus, pretty much. And what I do, I'll take you back inside. This is what it looks like. I used to peel these. I used to get the little center right here and pull them off and fight with them and all that kind of stuff. But this is how I'm going to do it this time. They're really super, super easy to harvest like this. And I watched this from another channel. I still didn't look them up. Doggone it. I gotta get me a knife too. Sorry, folks. I should have had all this prepared. But me and my spur of the moment stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna try to make this easy. Maybe I'll raise y'all up a little bit. Put you on my cup here. There we go. Okay. So if you just take the edges and cut in here around like so, you'll hear it get down to where the seeds are. And then you'll feel it come loose. And I kind of like give it a little tug while I'm going, because sometimes it doesn't want to do it. And then it just pops away from the seed. Whoops, I better not do that over my, in case there's a bug in this. It just pops out. Well, this one didn't do so well, but it pops out like so. And then I add them to my dehydrator, and I just set them on there like so, and then they get dry. Well, these are not quite done. I brought them in here last night and I forgot to put them back on, and I'm gonna gather some more. This is the one that, see how limpy it is? Well, this one's almost done. See how much more crunchy it is? So, you want them to be a consistency like this, where it's really crunchy. I don't know if you can tell the difference. See how crunchy, whoops, see how crunchy that is? It's almost like shriveled up to nothing. But they're very, very good. And I try to keep them in a plastic bag and then in a jar. And that's all I had left. So I'm very, very super happy to have them growing now. And let me show you how just in that matter of time, it's already beautiful and ready to drink. So I'm going to, well, first I'm going to get me a paper towel to put the little thingy on. Excuse me. Got the sneezes. Got that wind going. And I just put just a tiny bit of little honey in there. Stir that up. And hey, these little bits of stuff that's in there, that doesn't even bother me. Hey, it's all good, right? And very, very tasty. And I've got my morning drink instead of coffee, which I have been drinking a lot of and not very good for me, because I think that's what's making me have the jitters. With this delicious drink, I don't think I'll ever have any problem with that. I'm also going to start collecting some of my herbs and making tea out of them too. Oh, everything out there looks so good. Let's just go out there. I want to show you what I got yesterday. Let that cool off a little bit, because hey, I did get it pretty warm. So yesterday, while I was, sorry, that was the washer going. While I was at my, oh, it's raining out here now. At my girlfriend's, helping her daughter, I got this beautiful set. Well, I'm actually going to put it over there as soon as I clean that off. But look at all my beautiful herbs. And I've even got ginger coming up already. I'm so excited. I've still yet got to put something in there. And nasturtiums, I don't see them coming up yet. But this is a calendula, I believe. Yep. No, echinacea. Holy basil, mint, and of course I've got mint over there too. It's a different type. And thyme. And this is dill. I can't believe how good that dill is doing. I'm just so excited. I may end up having to make more pots of that. But I've never been able to get dill to work very well. Let's see over here what's coming. Oh, the nasturtiums are coming up. Looky there. And of course it's been raining, so all my little things are tarragons coming up. And I don't know what it is. Sage is coming up. Italian parsley, not yet. Doesn't look like anything much over here. Calendulum's coming up. And the thyme is coming up. The marshmallow's not coming up yet. So I'm very excited about that. I have decided that I am going to put these in the upright position like this. I mean, the long position upwards. And I'm going to put a board on both sides and nail them together. And I'm going to have something climbing across there. Move, Ginger. Go. And as usual, I got my sidekick. Scratching away. Scratching away, ain't you, girl? But this is a nice table I got for free yesterday. They were just going to leave it behind. So I'm excited to have it. And I got David to move the trailer yesterday. So I hope I didn't lock the front door. I don't think I did. Oh, and look at my strawberries. Don't they look beautiful? I had him move the trailer back over that way some more and closer to these fence. I want to get this fence put up, but I just don't have the money for the 4x4s. I have one 4x4 right there, and I'm going to try to get him to put one up so at least one of them won't rot. I've got some stuff coming up over here, and for the life of me, I can't remember what Lance and I planted, but I know these are limas, so they will be coming up in here too. Lance put them something I had let him plant. He planted all the way down through there too, and he wasn't supposed to. And I can't remember what I planted in this one. But I'm pretty excited. Everything's going pretty nicely. This dirt I'm using actually in my planters. And then I am going to put those, I'm going to pull this dirt back and I'm going to put all those in here and redo this again so that it'll compost down. And I will have not only a bed, but a compost too. Now, I am going to try to move some of these marigolds. I've moved them in the past and they don't do well, and I don't understand it, but if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. For some reason, I don't know, maybe I'm letting them get too big. I don't know. But I still need to get the rest of that lemon basil moved too, because I don't want to be without that. And I haven't planted anymore, so. Oh, I got a pepper tree over here I need to pull out. 2 of them. These are Brazilian pepper trees, and let me tell you, once you get them in something, it is murder to try to get them out, and they stink too. And David's allergic to them. So we're hoping, because the bees are, oh, that's pretty loud. The bees are feeding off of the Brazilian peppers right now. We're hoping that David will be able to start eating the honey and build his immune system up towards the peppers. So we'll see. My tomatoes over here that I cut, they aren't doing as great. So looks like something keeps breaking them or something. But oh well. I was trying to clone them, so not everything works, right? This is some more coconut husk that I'm going to mix in, and another bag of dirt. So I have my work cut out for me this weekend. I don't know how much I'll get done before then, but I'm going to work with these little rain showers. You got to run in and out and run in and out. But I am, sometime this week, I'm going to cut back those elderberries. And I'm going to send Dawn at Double D Chicks and Homestead, I believe is her channel name. I'm going to send her some. And the folks that I learned how to cut those things from, I will put them in the description. Looks like, oh yeah, that cherry's nice. It just fell. See there? I'm gonna wash that whenever I get in the house and eat it. For some reason, I'm not catching my cherries and they're falling on the ground, and that's just awful. That is just a disgrace, because they are delicious. And I want you to see how beautiful my I didn't mean for these to start growing around that like that. I wanted them up on the fence over there. So I don't know how that's going to happen, how that's going to work whenever I pull them out. But I do want them up against the fence all the way across, because they look really pretty when they're blooming. And I'm going to show you the ones out front real quick, and then I'll probably get off here, because my tea's going to get cold. Oh, and guys, look at all the beautiful black sapotes. I had one fall already, so they're getting close. And then I'll be pulling them and eating them, letting them ripen and eating them. Oh, they're so delicious. But see how beautiful those are? Now, they were teasing me. Lori and Lane yesterday was teasing me about this one not being as pretty. That's because, well, it really isn't as pretty as these. But it's prettier when it first comes out. But I do like the variegated leaves. It would be cooler if I had that bloom on those leaves. That would really be super cool. Anyways, a lot going on. And see my beautiful orchid. it's still blooming. So don't forget, these are really super easy to grow. David seems to believe they're a little bit harder, but you seen how I did. I ain't done nothing to them. I weed around here every once in a while. I added some beautiful flowers that I got from Teresa's. Those are lilies. Tiger lilies is what we call them. I forget what Fran calls them. But I also added the papayas and some beans. I might get a few beans out of here. I thought maybe that the papayas would be bigger. What I want to do later on is let the papayas grow tall and let the beans and stuff grow off of them, and then I'll have a trellis, you know? And oh, Patty, look at how beautiful this flower is. It is so bright. It must have just opened. That's the one that Mac and Patty sent me. I believe it's some type of Mexican sunflower. I have one big one in the back that's yellow and huge, but I'm hoping that the seeds will start coming up in here. I've been pulling these blooms off and putting them back in here. Some of these little guys that Becky got me up here have died. I'm really surprised because that was really good and wet up here, but oh well. Anyways, thanks guys for joining me. Don't forget, I'm live on Monday afternoon at noon and Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with your friends. I need some help. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.